All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heat number 1 at Oxford Plains. Aaron Clark and Vern Spring will have the front row. Harold Rothery and Jackson McLean have the second row. Matt Oven Mitts, Hayden, and Tyler Jailbert on the third row. Let's hear predictions in the comments. Do you think we'll see cars fly in Heat 1? All the drivers get lined up, waiting for the pace car to get rolling. Jared, I think we're going to get some jumps before this one is all said and done. Pace car will lead him around one more time. Down the, what passes for a back straightaway, off into turn 3, the pace car getting ready to drop in. Pace car is in. Here we go. Heat number 1 from Oxford. Green flag is in the air. Off into turn 1, already trying to get 3 wide as guys trying to make up ground quickly. A bit of a shuffle, but everybody ends up right back where they started. Oh, we've got one around. That is Harold Rothery. Harold goes into pit road. Matt Hayden trying to make his way forward. Tyler Jailbert trying to make it happen up on the high side. Meanwhile, Vern Spring sets the fastest lap and continues to lead here early. Jackson McLean in his return up 2 spots into second. Aaron Clark currently, oh! Jailbert goes for a ride. Did he have help is the question. Oh, he gets a bobble out of turn 4. Catches the back end of a berm and then jumps the other one, sticks the landing and keeps going. There you go, double jump. Jackson McLean has now taken the lead. Aaron Clark into second, Vern Spring into third. Oven Mitts now gets past Vern, he's into third. And Doobie-Doo, Oven Mitts is around. Vern Spring is having some difficulty. Jailbert trying to make a comeback here. And Jackson McLean at the moment pulling away from Aaron Clark as he comes down, heading to the white flag. White flag is in the air for Jackson McLean. Jackson started in fourth, has just managed to keep the car clean. And that's all it took here. Aaron Clark's going to follow him across in second. Matt Oven Mitts Hayden comes home in third. Jailbert rallies for fourth. Vern Spring finishing fifth. And Harold Rothery comes home sixth with a blown engine. And he sends it for us. Oh, Vern's going to send it. I love Oxford. Oh, here comes Oven Mitts. Mid-flight, Oven Mitts gets cut off. All right, heat number 2. We'll see Chris Johnson and Jimmy Fitzmaurice. The second row will have Rusty Modesty and Nick Biddy, Jonathan Emerson and Edmund Jones on the third row. All the cars get stacked up and rolling. Chris Johnson does not take to the grid. Looks like Chris Johnson was here in practice but has since left. Don't believe he'll be making an appearance here tonight. You know, when I was younger, I used to race mountain bikes back in the 90s, and I had a shirt that said, "Go fly a bike." I think these guys, after tonight, ought to make a shirt that says, "Go fly a legend." And just shows one of these legend cars jumping off of the dirt mound. Just saying, it's a good idea. All right, pace car is in heat number 2. Rusty leads them down. Green flag is in the air. Rusty leads them off into turn 1. Emerson right. They're 3 wide behind. They settle in quickly. Jimmy Fitzmaurice backs out of it. Hey, Jimmy's in the general lead tonight. Jonathan Emerson slips by Rusty Modesty for the lead. Edmund Jones back in 3rd. Here comes Nick Biddy looking to the inside. Rusty up top trying to hold the lead. Gets the run off the corner, but it was at the low. Rusty Modesty looks like there was an incident of some kind. It might have just been a scoring glitch because it's showing the top 4. Never mind. Jonathan Emerson maintains the lead, but here comes Edmund Jones. Rusty way wide. Kyle Laird does not make the Legends race. He was busy fixing the touring mod, putting a new roll cage. Rusty is falling back quickly up on the high line, not able to get any kind of a run here. Oh, Daisy Duke is on the back of the General Lee. Jonathan Emerson holding the lead, but Edmund Jones is fighting back by. Edmund came from the back. He pulls the nose ahead with 2 laps to go. Jonathan still fighting back down on the bottom. They're coming to the white flag. Edmund clears him. Now Jonathan looking to the high side and Modesty looking down to the bottom. White flag is in the air, but it's going to be a battle to the finish. Checkers in the air. It's going to be Edmund Jones for the win. Who's coming home second? Rusty Modesty finishes second. Emerson in third. Fitzmaurice in fourth. And Biddy comes home in fifth. And Edmund's going to celebrate by taking flight. Holy cow. I think he just set the long jump record for tonight. On to heat number 3. Ed Jones Sr. and Brian Edwards on the front row. Kyle White, Joey Smith on the second row. Josh Doobie and Kyle McRecken Martin on the third row. Kyle, I have to agree wholeheartedly. That was quite a heat. And as of right now, I do believe Edmund Jones is leading in the long jump competition. Cars rolling off. Senior, Ed Jones Sr. and Brian Edwards will have the front row. They stack back up, getting ready for the green. Well, if heat number 2 is any indication of the racing we'll see in the feature, I'll need oxygen. All right, here we come down the back straightaway. Ed Jones Sr. will control the start. Pace car getting ready to duck in. Pace car is in. Even the pace car gets some dirt. Green flag in the air. That outside line immediately starts pushing. Here comes Doobie. Holy cow, we've got 3 of them around. Joey Smith, McRecken, and Josh Doobie all go around. There they go off into the corner. McRecken tries to make it up the middle. Looks like Doobie gets a little low, gets sideways, and Joey and Kyle just side by side, inches apart. Just a little love tap sends them around. Speaking of side by side, oh! Kyle White was battling for the lead with Brian Edwards. He went around onto pit road. Now Brian Edwards has an almost 5-second lead over McRecken. Joey Smith now in third, Doobie in fourth, Kyle White in fifth. Oh, Kyle White does a drift out of turn 2 and over the berm. Edwards coming around. He's starting to lap, folks. McRecken in second, Joey in third, Josh Doobie in fourth. Three laps to go for Brian Edwards, and Kyle Martin is actually chipping away. That gap now down to 3 1/4 seconds. 3 laps to go for Brian Edwards. Can he hold him off? Joey Smith in third is about to have his hands full. Josh Doobie is almost there. White flag is in the air for Brian Edwards. He's got a 1.7 second lead. McRecken is not going to have enough time to get there. But he is certainly going to try. And out of turn 4, Brian Edwards wins heat number 3. McRecken comes home in second. Joey is third. And I'm sure McRecken's going to fly it. Yes, indeed. No. I think Edmund still has the long jump record here. All right. On to the B main, and Vern Spring, Nick Biddy on the front row. Ed Jones, Sr., Harold Rothery on the second row. Kyle White rounding out the field. Guys, just waiting for everybody getting stacked up, just waiting for everybody to take to the grid. Yeah, Kyle did get a hang time record. One more time around. Vern Spring at the front by Nick Biddy. This one could get interesting. Here we go. Out of turn 4. Green flag is in the air. Down into turn 1. Vern's got way ahead as they battle back behind. Ed Jones Sr., Nick Biddy side by side. Harold Rothery right there with him. Kyle White at the back. Nick Biddy, Harold Rothery, and Ed Jones Sr. continuing to battle it out. Kyle White now getting in the fight. Oh! Did we have a car? We do! Nick Biddy loses it. Let's see if he had some help on this one. Out of turn 2, no, the car just snaps loose. He tried to save it and ends up in the outside wall. Out of the racing groove, no harm, no foul. Nick toes to pit road. Vern's lead over Harold Rothery now 1 second, but Rothery is gaining on him. Kyle White has made his way into third. Ed Jones Sr. in fourth. Nick Biddy on pit road in fifth. And Harold Rothery continues to run Vern down. He's going to catch him in a moment, but will he be able to find a way around? Vern using every bit of the track, trying to keep his momentum up. Oxford is definitely a momentum track. If you lose it, it takes a couple of laps. Oh no, Rothery is around. Kyle White slips by. He's into second. And Vern's lead just got bigger, 2.5 seconds. Ed Jones Sr. currently runs in third. Harold Rothery now back into fourth. And Vern Spring has 4 laps to go, a 2.7 second lead. Kyle White having a great run, up 4 positions into second place. But Vern Spring, man, he has continued getting faster and faster week in and week out. Tonight is definitely proving that as he gets popsicle sticks in the air. 2 laps to go. White flag in the air. And here comes Vern Spring out of turn 4. He is going to win the B main, followed by Kyle White in second. And at the line, Rothery takes third away from Senior. All right, on to the warm-up here. Jailbert rolling off pit road. Kyle Laird cheering on all the Kyles. There are quite a few of them. It does get confusing. Emerson going around during warm-up. I would expect we're going to see a few cars going around here in warm-up as guys try and find that last little bit of speed. And at the moment, Jackson McLean at the top of the leaderboard as the General Lee was going for a spin. Well, you would not. You'd have some really good odds if you were to bet on the Kyle tonight. Jonathan, McRacken goes jumping. It looks like he's going to light him up and try and give us a little bit better show as warm-up comes to a close here. I think he was offended that he did not get the long jump score. He did get the hang time score, though. He is currently the hang time leader. Now looking to see if he can beat Edmund Jones's flight. Here he turns it in. And no, comes up short on distance. But perfectly sticks the landing, drifts it through the outside of the track, and quickly back up on. You gotta give the guy credit for that move. I think we might have to give Kyle bonus points on that one. Here we go again. Can he do it? Oh, he's got the spin. No, just a hair further this time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our feature event. Up front will be Jonathan Emerson and Matt Oven Mitts Hayden. Kyle McRacken Martin and Rusty Modesty have the second row. Aaron Clark, Brian Edwards have the third. Edmund Jones, Jackson McLean on the fourth row. Joey Smith, Tyler Jailbert rounding out the top 10. Jimmy Fitzmaurice in 11th with Josh Doobie in 12th. Vern Springs starts in 13th, Kyle White in 14th, Harold Rothery in 15th, Ed Jones Sr. 16th, and Nick Biddy in 17th. I do not believe, as Kyle McRacken Martin is out doing donuts. I do believe he's going to the end. Kyle Martin said he was trying. We have to give the guy credit, though. I mean, he definitely won the Hang Time Award tonight, and additionally had the best landing off the jump. So bonus points for that. And now going to the tail end of the field after winning last week. The points leader starts at the back. Meanwhile, Oven Mitts is going to be up front. Down the back straightaway one more time. This one's gonna get exciting. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Pace car is in. Out of turn 4, they fire. Green flag is in the air. Emerson quickly hops to the lead. Side by side throughout the field as guys start trying to make their way forward. Oh, we've got cars flying off track. Caution is out. Ed Jones Sr. goes off track. There was a big spin right in front of him. Ed misses the incident, but ends up in the wall. Let's see if we can get a better look at what happened here. Jimmy Fitzmaurice involved in this one. Josh Doobie up on the high. Oh, Joey Smith spun. Fitzmaurice has nowhere to go. Rothery and several others go into wreck avoidance mode. Jonathan Emerson currently has the lead. Matt Oven Mitts Hayden in second. Rusty Modesty third. Aaron Clark in fourth. Edmund Jones in fifth. Brian Edwards, Jackson McLean, Tyler Jailbert, Josh Doobie, and Vern Spring round out your top 10. Kyle White, Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Kyle Martin now moving forward. Looks like he is going to end up in 12th. Several of the drivers involved in that incident went to pit road, got some repairs, back out on track. Pace car is in, and here we go. Emerson fires green flag in the air. Single file restart on this one as Doobie starts looking high on Jailbert right away. Jailbert already looking to the bottom, and we talked about this being just a... Oh! Jackson McLean way off track. What the heck happened there? No caution yet. And it looks like him and Jailbert got in and just giving some love taps there on the inside. Kyle White has crashed. Off of turn 4, just gets loose and catches McRacken. McRacken manages to keep it going, but loses several spots. Caution is out. And at some point in that mess, Harold Rothery got caught up as well. Down into turn 1. Looks like Harold had to check up not to get into the car in front of him. He goes around. Joey Smith also had an incident right about the same time as the Kyles. Oh, looks like Kyle White was just stopped. Joey tried to get underneath and just slid up into him. Jonathan Emerson has managed to keep the nose clean. He's in the lead with Matt Hayden in second. Rusty Modesty in third, Edmund Jones in fourth, and now Jailbert up into the top 5. Aaron Clark in sixth, Doobie in seventh, Brian Edwards is eighth, Vern Spring is ninth, Jimmy Fitzmaurice starting to make a comeback, he's in 10th. And the biggest mover so far has been Nick Biddy. Nick there in that red number 13 up 6 spots into 11th. The lights go out on the pace car. They stack back up for the restart. Side by side this time. Here we go. Green is back in the air. Emerson gets a good jump. Matt Hayden in second. Modesty in third. Edmund Jones trying to make something happen. He's going to the outside. Emerson still out front, but he has got a handful. Now the top 5, 6 cars get single file all the way back to Josh Doobie in 6th. Vern Spring leads the charge to catch back up in 7th. Aaron Clark in 8th. Jimmy Fitzmaurice back in 9th. Brian Edwards starting to come back. He is in 10th. Jackson McLean and caution is out. A big one out of turn 1. And it looks like Oven Mitts is involved. Matt looking on the outside, trying to make something happen. Snaps loose. Aaron Clark nowhere to go. And a heartbreak. Matt Hayden was battling for the lead when that happened. Both drivers on pit road, heavy damage. Pace car leads him around. Jonathan Emerson putting on quite a show here tonight, holding off everybody who has got to his bumper. Can he hold off Rusty Modesty and Edmund Jones? Plus Josh Doobie in fourth and Vern Spring in fifth. Both drivers up 8 spots since the drop of the green. Nick Biddy has now made his way up into 10th. And McRacken continues working his way back forward in 9th. Aaron Clark still on pit road. Oven Mitts is back out on track, but in 16th, a lap down. Coming into tonight, Kyle Martin had the lead over Rusty Modesty by 27 points. If Rusty can stay there and Kyle doesn't get much further up, Rusty could close the points gap here tonight. Four more weeks to go in the season after tonight. Still very much up in the air, but if Kyle Martin gets another win, he could continue to open up that points gap. Everybody stacked back up for the restart. Pace car dropping in. Emerson and Modesty on the front row. Out of 4, they fire green in the air. 19 laps to go. Emerson quickly gets up front. Edmund now down underneath Modesty for second place. Vern Spring trying to close in, but he's got Doobie all over the back bumper. Kyle Martin is battling Jimmy Fitzmaurice all the way up into 6th place now. And look at the battle at the back. Aaron Clark, Kyle, oh, we've got a lot of bumping and banging as Joey Smith goes around. No caution, Ed Sr. caught up in that. Edmund Jones now to 2nd place. Kyle Martin right on Vern Spring's back bumper, just set the fastest lap of the race. Jailbert trying to close that gap. Kyle gets by Vern. He is now up into 5th. Rusty now back into 3rd. Emerson still has the lead. Rusty now looking down under Edmund Jones. Rusty manages to move Edmund Jones back. Oh, we've got cars sliding again. Vern Spring off track. 12 laps to go. Jonathan Emerson still out front. Rusty Modesty in second, Doobie in third. Look at this battle. Everybody in the top 7 now still, or in the top 6 rather, still in contention. Edmund goes wide. And here comes Jailbert. And Josh Doobie is now up into second as he comes past Rusty. Kyle Martin now up into fourth. Tyler Jailbert currently running in fifth. This has gone upside down multiple times here tonight. Caution! Caution is out. Rusty Modesty caught up in it. Rusty and Kyle Martin battling for second. Kyle gets the curbing, slides up, catches Modesty, and he goes wide. Looks like Edmund Jones may have been collected in this one as well. McRecken bounces back. Oh, McRecken comes back onto the track and collects Edmund. And caution is out with less than 10 laps to go. It is, that last 10 laps, that last 5 laps really has just been chaos. Positions changing nonstop. They're changing so fast we cannot keep up in a 7-car battle for the lead, but somehow Emerson is holding them all off. Jonathan Emerson putting on quite a show here tonight. Jonathan came into tonight 17th in points. He'll definitely pick up some points positions here if he can get the win. But that is still a big if. They're gonna, if the lights go out, they'll get the green on 3 to go. And everybody's gonna be sending it. How about Josh Doobie though, currently running in second place? Lights are out. Here we go. Catch your breath one last time because I think we're going to need it here. Emerson and Doobie on the front row. Jailbert's there too. Green is in the air. Jailbert underneath for second. Edmund Jones back and forth. Does not lose much in that incident. Emerson out front, Jailbert looking to the inside. 2 laps to go. White flag is in the air. Can Jonathan Emerson hold him off one more time? Back behind everybody, single file at the moment. It looks like we're going to make it. Here we come. Checkers is in the air and Jonathan Emerson wins. Jailbert comes home in second and Doobie finishing third. What a run for Josh Doobie and great job by Jonathan Emerson as we start to see cars taking flight all over the place. All right, let's see if we can talk to our top 3. Starting with Josh Doobie. Hey Josh, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I like that. The whole Track Motorsports stable, the top three, all with us at different sets too.
Man, you guys put on quite a show, and you especially. I mean, you were back and forth all night, but managing to come home third, and it looked like you might have had something for the win, if not for that late race caution.
Yeah, I started P12 there. I was trying to ease and pick my way up through without burning my tires up. I wish that last caution hadn't come out, though, because I was gaining on Johnny a little bit, and I knew starting on the outside at Oxford here that Jailbert was going to get me, but it's all good. That's great.
Well, man, congratulations. That was a hard-fought and much-earned third-place finish tonight, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. And thanks for the broadcast as always. Edmund put me on, and congrats, Johnny, on his win.
All right, thanks, buddy. All right, second place is going to be Tyler Jailbert. Hey, Tyler, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, how's it going, Doug?
Hey, that was, you definitely had a wild one, as did many drivers here tonight. But, man, what a finish to come back and finish second.
Yeah, it was definitely more work than I thought I had cut out for me, going back to the back there and having to work my way back up.
It definitely looked like you had to work for it as you came back through the field. It looked like throughout the race it just got harder and harder to pick your way forward.
Yeah, it was a harder one for sure. Oxford's like this in real life. It's really, harder to pass, but it's cool to be in victory lane with the other two main guys. Local track for all three of us.
Well, man, congratulations. A great run tonight and a great second place finish.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And let's see if we can talk to our winner. And Jonathan, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, congratulations on the win, first off, and really the dominance here tonight.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky. I don't think if I would have started on the pole, I would have been able to hold Tyler or Josh or even Eddie off. I just kind of somehow got the pole and didn't make as many mistakes, thank God.
Well, it definitely paid off, and man, you had a lot of fast guys charging up to you, but nobody could get around you.
Yeah, I gotta thank Josh. Josh was the one that got me into this league and got me start racing. This is only my second race, so that's pretty awesome.
To come home with a second place finish a win on your second race is pretty dang impressive, man. That was a great job tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team, buddy.
Thank you.
Jonathan Emerson, his second race ever, gets the win. Stick around. We'll be back with Tour Mods in just a few moments.